What becomes of the lovers that are not lovers after, at all? Or what becomes of the two that sometimes has connected, yet at the same time never will express their feelings? Unless, of course, there's a dark history with them. With a little bit touchy cover on the grown-up Kaneki and grown-up Toka serving coffee. It's Kaneki who has saved Renji Yomo from his certain death, and he shows off his new Kagune. And let me just tell you, it looks badass, freaking scary, but badass. He truly has formed his Kagune into a reptile, snake-looking skin, and then a claw hand. Looks like four hands. That's really cool. And I think he has a second one too. That's amongst one of the coolest Kagunas you've ever seen. I mean, also one of the scariest. And so the two, and so Toka for the first time. Well, it's not the first time she has seen Kaneki, but this is the first time Kaneki, the real Kaneki, is back. As Banju tries to run away with his groups, I wonder if he actually wonders if Kaneki is here. But all Arima does is just attack straight up. He doesn't have to say anything because he doesn't need to say anything. Well, he's the cold, heartless person. As Kaneki says to Ayato to take the draining chamber, Toka has the last words to Kaneki, and that is, with a smile on her face, "I'll see you later." Well, sometimes the one word can be a very cruel one, can it not, Kaneki? Your selfish desire for suicide may backfire on you now. Because even though your life has been a lie, even though you have been empty your entire life, even when you didn't have any identity, there have been people who have been waiting for you. Was that the real you? That's the only thing I wonder. Maybe it wasn't the real you, but you remember everything you did back then. And she has waited for you. And as Kaneki sheds one tear from that line, saying it's not fair to hear that from you, Toka-chan. Well, that's true, but as I said before, sometimes you need a very powerful one. The siblings and Renji run into a corridor where Hinami is waiting for them, a little bit curled up. My guess is she has been crying, mostly because she has been forced again to say goodbye to her beloved older brother. And being reunited with Ayato also brings her very much joy. And also once she is reunited with her sister, well, adopted sister. And we all recall Toka wanted to slap Hinami for her recklessness. But she couldn't bring herself to do that. But she didn't hug her either. No, she just playfully pinched her cheeks. In a way, I gotta say, that's extremely adorable. Because for me, that shows the biggest emotion really there. Because even though Hinami has grown up into a beautiful young woman, to Tuoka, Hinami is still just a little child, as she pinches the cheeks, calling her silly one. She sheds tears of joy. Where they are heading off into the disposal compactor, which apparently it's a draining channel which ghouls that are disposed of run out. By stopping in the compactor, they can perhaps escape through the drain. And the only one who will buy them time is Kaneki, as Kaneki takes off his coat and for one of the first times actually shows his impressive physique. Dark cloud covers the last page. Are you telling me he's using his kajuka? We haven't seen that kajuka in a long while. But he says, buy you the time or be the sacrificial pawn. Well, this chapter was actually pretty short. So much happened, yet so little. And if Kaneki is now planning on using his Kayuka again, then we can all just bet what's gonna happen, right? But I said it before, this is the graveyard for Arima, not for Kaneki. But then again, who will sacrifice his or her lives for this person then? Will it be Banju, or will it be Toka, who will return once she hears from Hinami what Kaneki actually planned on doing? Hmm. We'll see, won't we? Too many unanswered questions. Also, is all the Ukake, no, the Kirishima siblings, Renji and Hinami, real and with Banju, really be able to escape from that disposal? You all recall, in fact, where is Aman? You all recall him, right? If when I doubt we were just shown him just to confirm to us that he was alive. Is he perhaps waiting for an ambush? I mean, he's not an ally of the CGG, but he holds a personal grudge against the rabbit and Aogiri tree. So it wouldn't surprise me if he is down on that water drain, waiting to kill them. But this would also have been the perfect opportunity to go to Kolshia and talk to his adopted father. But alas, it's Kaneki who is now confronting Arima. How will Arima die? I have no idea. All in all, just a short, nice to see Toka and Hiname finally reunited, and also a little bit with the fact that Toka still have those feelings for Kaneki. That cover page is, in a way, emotional, sad too. Give me your thoughts if you have any.